Last month, this TikTok from user Moiker went viral, racking up over 12 million views and counting. The video suggests that McDonald's cups, despite appearing to be different sizes, actually hold the same amount of liquid. Now, this obviously is a fake video. The internet was quick to point out that we never see the bottom of the cups, so obviously there's something already inside those cups taking up volume. Myth busted, almost. You see, Moiker's TikTok isn't as fake as you might think. We ran the test ourselves and got some pretty interesting results. Sure, the cups may be built to hold different volumes of soda, but they don't when you actually factor in one important and inescapable variable: the ice that the workers are putting in. So really, the concept was right with Moiker's TikTok. The restaurant is the only thing he got wrong. Sorry, BK. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Food Theory, the show that offers free refills to anyone who thirsts for knowledge. Can you sense it, theorists? That energy in the air? The hairs standing up on the back of your neck? Diet Coke, the nectar of the gods, is near. See, in a previous episode, Team Theorist carried out an experiment to determine which fast food French fry order is objectively the best. Definitely check that one out if you haven't already. Today, though, we're giving fountain drinks the same treatment, which means that I finally have myself an opportunity to write off massive quantities of Diet Coke as a business expense. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. Suck it up, Matt, and then you can suck up all that sweet, sweet Diet Coke. I'm just so happy that this is a big moment for me. Now, it may come as a surprise to you to learn that of all the items on a fast food restaurant's menu, fountain drinks are generally the most profitable. That's right, your favorite fast food place might very well be making more money off the drink than they are off the burger, even though the burger is more expensive for you to buy. This is because fountain drinks are just extremely cheap to produce and require next to zero labor to prepare in restaurant. Folks, it's not uncommon for restaurants to sell fountain drinks to customers at 1,000% price markup or more. So what I want to know is, are there any fast food restaurants out there that aren't completely gouging us at the drive-thru? No. But hey, that's just the theory of Food Theory. Bon appetit. Thanks for subscribing. Ring the bell while you're here. That would be a great way to finish off the terrible year of 2020. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week for a new episode. But seriously, in a world where you're constantly being gouged by everyone around you, who is gouging you the least? That, my friends, is why today Food Theory is uncovering the cold, refreshing truth. We're gonna show you who's serving up a deal and who's making a steal. For the purposes of this experiment, we decided to focus on 5 multinational drive-through fast food chains that serve soft drinks: McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, Taco Bell, and Wendy's. Starbucks didn't make the cut because they don't serve fountain drinks, and other huge fast food chains like Subway weren't considered because their drive-through game is, well, subpar. One day when COVID's over and dining rooms across the US are back up, maybe we'll be able to conduct a broader experiment that looks at non-drive-through options, but until then, Food Theory, playing it safe, as should you. Now, in order to pick the objective winner of fast food soft drinks, I wanted to consider 2 different things. First, obviously, I wanted to know whose soft drinks are priced the lowest, so I decided to measure the true volume of soda in each and every cup, and then divide that by the cost in order to determine the amount of soda that you're getting per dollar that you're spending. The second order of business was to then figure out which restaurants, if any, were screwing the customers over by adding tons of ice or not filling the cup up all the way. I decided that we could determine the fill percentage of each soft drink order by dividing the actual volume of soda in the cup by the maximum capacity of the cup. That is, how much liquid the cup can hold before overflowing. In both cases, it was important to figure out exactly how much soda was in the cups. Sure, I get that McDonald's small is about 16 fluid ounces, 473 milliliters. Burger King's medium is roughly 20 fluid ounces, 592 milliliters, and so on, but that doesn't tell us how much soda is actually reaching the customer's lips. Some of that cup space is being taken up by ice. Some of that cup space is being taken up by air. And so with strainers in tow, Team Theorist went out and collected data from numerous drive-thrus throughout Los Angeles, California. At each restaurant, we ordered their entire drink size lineup, if you will, meaning that we ordered a small, medium, and large Diet Coke, except for KFC as they only offered 2 sizes, regular and large. In order to get more than one data point for each drink, we made sure to hit multiple of each restaurant. We ordered each drink exactly as it appears on the menu. We didn't customize alters the drink order in any way. After receiving the drinks at the drive-thru window, we immediately separated the ice from the soda in every cup. And I'm talking right there in the parking lot in our cars so as to minimize any ice melt. We then measured the liquid volumes of each soda order and compiled this handy-dandy table. After crunching all the numbers, here's what the data told us. First up, amount of soda per dollar spent. This tells us how much delicious soda, not ice, a dollar can buy at each restaurant. The number one winning drink in this category was the McDonald's Large, which averaged 22.2 ounces per dollar, or 657 milliliters per dollar spent, followed by second place, the McDonald's Medium, 16.6 ounces per dollar, or 491 milliliters, and third place was rounded out by McDonald's again, the McDonald's Small at 11.6 ounces per dollar, or 343 milliliters. So for those of you keeping score at home, there's no typo here. McDonald's swept the podium. Conversely, coming in last place with a mere 4.2 ounces, or 124 milliliters per dollar, was the Burger King Medium. You heard that right, not the Burger King Small. The medium fountain drink is the least cost-effective option at Burger King. Me thinks that BK might be overloading its medium drinks with ice, but we'll have to wait and see what the fill percentage numbers tell us. Now, when the entire drink lineups of each restaurant were averaged together, McDonald's naturally emerged as the best overall restaurant for soda per dollar. KFC came in second, and Wendy's was right on their heels. But okay, how could McDonald's have earned itself the clean sweep? Well, an interesting thing about McDonald's pricing is that they charge the exact same price, $1, for every fountain drink. That means a large Diet Coke is $1, a medium is $1, a small is $1. The four other restaurants in our experiment all priced their drinks the way that you'd expect. The larger the size, the larger the price. But McDonald's is taking a different tactic with their pricing. Either they grew a conscience and decided to only mark up their soft drinks by about 400% or so, yeah right, or they decided it was better business to use ultra low drink prices to lure in customers and expect them to add a burger or some fries on the side when they're just popping in for a soda. Given that McDonald's quarterly sales shot up by an impressive 3.9% immediately after implementing the new drink pricing system in the US, it sure seems like it was a winning strategy. I guess when you're a so-called restaurant that makes most of your money in real estate, see also our other video on McDonald's, you can really undercut your competitors on drink prices, huh? By the way, for all you mad lads who like to maximize your soda order by ordering without ice, ran the numbers for that one too. The results were pretty much identical to the with ice results, with McDonald's drinks sweeping the podium yet again. The most cost-effective no ice soft drink order by far is the McDonald's Large, which gets you a whopping 30.2 ounces, that is 893 milliliters, for $1. Likewise, all you thrifty soda shoppers out there should probably avoid Burger King. They had the least cost-effective no ice drink lineup of all the restaurants, and their small drink was the priciest per ounce at a mere 6.6 ounces per dollar, 195 milliliters per dollar. Now, let's talk fill percentage, because here we wound up with some really interesting results. Strangely, the drinks that averaged the highest fill percentage and the drinks that averaged the lowest fill percentages both came from Burger King. The Burger King Large had an extremely high fill percentage of 89.7%. No other drink from any other restaurant came within 10 percentage points of that. Conversely, the Burger King Medium had a strikingly low fill percentage of 56%. In fact, so much of the Burger King Medium's cup was taken up by ice that it basically held the same amount of soda as the Small. When you factor in the ice, the Burger King Small and Medium were only different by 0.1 fluid ounce, 3 milliliters. And remember, we arrived at these numbers by averaging multiple locations together. One of the Burger King orders that we got actually had a medium drink with 2 fewer ounces of soda than the Small. Seriously, this is why you should never order a Burger King Medium. When the full lineup of drinks were considered, Burger King's low-scoring Medium largely canceled out its high-scoring Large, and Burger King finished second overall in fill percentage, closely behind Wendy's #1 placement with an average of 73.8%. KFC's lineup of drinks was the clear loser in this race, averaging just 63.1% of the cup actually filled with soda. So now the time has come to name the objectively best soft drink order in all the land. To take home the crown, a drink needs to have performed well in both categories: amount of soda per dollar and fill percentage. After all, what good is an inexpensive soft drink if it's just gonna be watered down by too much ice by the time you're halfway done with it? I mean, come on. If I wanted to drink a watered down Diet Coke, I would have ordered a Diet Pepsi, okay? For the final tally, I took the rankings of each soft drink in both categories and added the two numbers together. In the end, it was a two-way tie for first place between the McDonald's Large and the McDonald's Medium. Close behind and tied for third place were the Burger King Large and the Wendy's Medium. Coming in dead last was the ice-filled and, dare I say it, overpriced Burger King medium. Now, for the full drink lineup awards, which restaurants were the big winners and losers in our soft drink experiment? Haven't talked a lot about Taco Bell up to this point, but their full lineup of soft drinks quietly earned the restaurant last place. Tied for first place overall was McDonald's and Wendy's, both of whom have found a way to keep their prices low while also going easy on the ice. Now, before I leave you today, let me run one last calculation past you that I did for fun. You'll recall that fast food restaurants mark up the price of soda by 1,000% or more. Well, I was curious to know what it would take for a customer to flip the script. After all, a lot of places offer unlimited refills. So let's say there's a fast food customer who really likes his Diet Coke. You wouldn't know him, he's completely fictional. Definitely not me, despite the fact that I do live my life by the motto, if you're not getting at least 3 free refills before you leave the restaurant, then what are you doing with yourself? So how many free refills would it take for this 100% definitely fictitious customer to get his Diet Coke at cost? Well, although the restaurants don't exactly publicize these figures themselves, it's estimated that an ounce of soda costs 1.32 cents to manufacture, and the cup, lid, and straw cost roughly 9.5 cents. That means that if a customer bought the most cost-effective fast food Diet Coke possible, a McDonald's large with no ice, he'd really only need 1 refill, 1.1 refills to be exact, in order to get the soda at cost, which honestly is way fewer refills than I thought it would take, but that's really a testament to how low McDonald's soda prices are set. But if that same customer were to instead try the refill challenge with our least cost-effective soft drink, the Burger King medium with ice, he'd have to get 17.6 refills in order to get his money's worth. So there you have it, theorists. Now, keep in mind that soft drink prices in your local area could be different, so definitely feel free to run these calculations on your own. And if you do have any hot tips for restaurant chains that we should look into once dining rooms are open, go ahead, let us know down in the comments below. Oh, and by the way, if you're one of those people who call it pop, go ahead and leave a comment below too, so the soda people can swarm you with reasons why you're wrong. As a person who grew up with pop in Ohio, you have my support. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Bon appetit. You've done it. You've made it to yet another food theory end card. And yet, for some strange reason, you're still not subscribed? As a smart, well-meaning, intelligent person, the only option you have is to hit the red subscribe button. And now that you know what the most efficient drink order is, you should probably complement that by figuring out what the most efficient French fry order is. That video is on screen right now. It's a lot like this episode, but it's gonna make you a whole heck of a lot saltier.